Hey friends, it's Megan and it's December. Happy December. Because it is December, it is time to talk about some celebrity babies that were born last month. So I do this every month where I talk about the names of celebrity babies born the previous month. And without fail, there are always a few names that either I didn't find in my research or the celebrities haven't released their child's name yet. So I'm going to backtrack a little bit and talk about two that didn't make my last video that were born in October. Please let me know what you think of all these names in the comments below. In the description box below too, I list them in case you want to kind of read along with me. I'll write the names on the screen as well. And at the end, I'll let you know my favorites from these names, and I invite you to kind of play along with me and comment your favorites below. So let's get started. So I have two babies that were born at the end of October. Like I said, that didn't make my last video. So on October 27th, actor Emile Hirsh became a father, and he welcomed son Valor. Valor is a word name. I would consider it to be a virtue name. It means brave and also courageous, and I think it has a very strong, masculine, and mature sound to it, Valor. Then also at the end of October, on the 30th, actress Michelle Monaghan and her husband Peter White welcomed their second child but first son, and his name is Tommy Francis. They're not using Thomas, they're just using Tommy on its own, but Tommy is a diminutive of the name Thomas, which means twin, and it's currently number 631 in popularity here in the US, and he joins older sister Willow Katherine. I always like to include the older siblings' names if I know them, because I like looking at the names together as a sibling set and seeing if they match. So together they have Willow and Tommy. Okay, now on to some celebrity babies that were actually born last month, November 2013. These are not in birth order, they're just all from last month. So first up, actors David Walton and Majandra Delfino welcomed their second child and first son, Louis Augustus. Louis is a German and French name. It can also be pronounced Louis, and it means renowned warrior. It's currently number 312 in the United States, and he joins older sister Cecilia Delphine. So together they have Cecilia and Louis. Then Teen Mom star Kail Lowry and her husband Javi Marroquin welcomed their first child together, second son for Kailyn, and his name is Lincoln Marshall. Something kind of interesting I thought is that Javi is a U.S. airman, and Lincoln Marshall definitely sounds like the name of a U.S. airman to me, but Lincoln is a name I am hearing all over the place. If you are on baby name blogs and forums, you might have noticed it a lot lately too. It's currently number 132. It is on the rise. I expect when this year's charts come out for Lincoln to have risen quite a bit more. It's an English name meaning town by the pool, and he has an older brother, Kail's first son, named Isaac Elliott. So together she has Isaac and Lincoln. Then, TV trainer from the Extreme Weight Loss show, Chris Powell, and his wife Heidi Powell welcomed a daughter named Ruby Lane. Ruby's a Latin name and is for the deep red precious gemstone. It's a really beautiful stone. It's currently number 106, the name Ruby, in the US, and she joins older siblings Marley, Matix, and Kash. So together they have Marley, Matix, Kash, and now little Ruby. Next up, actress Paula Garcés, I'm trying to say that right, and her husband Antonio Hernandez welcomed their first child together, a son named Antonio Andres. Antonio is a Spanish and Italian name. It means priceless one, and it's currently number 118. I think it has a very romantic sound to it, and he joins older sister Skye. So her children are Skye and Antonio. Then, reality TV star Kim Zolciak and her husband, professional football player Kroy Bierman, welcomed twins, a boy and a girl. It seems like I've had twins almost every month I've been doing these. So their twins are Kaia Rose and Kane Wren. Kaia with this spelling comes from a Scandinavian version of Catherine, meaning pure. It's currently number 559 in the US. And Kane with this spelling means warrior. It's a Celtic name, and it's currently number 545. And so Kaia and Kane are joined by older siblings Brielle, Ariana, Kroy Jr., and Kash Cade. So all together, their children are Brielle, Ariana, Kroy, Kash, Kaia, and Kane. There's a lot of K's at the end there, huh? Okay, next Actress Autumn Reeser and Jesse Warren welcome their second son, Dashiell Ford. Dashiell is a name that comes from a French surname, and it's a name I'm hearing a lot more too. It's on a couple of TV shows that I watch, and people are using the nickname Dash for it. It's not yet in the top 1,000, but I definitely expect it to rise and break through in the next year or two. And he joins older brother Phineas James, so together they have Phineas and Dashiell. Next up, actors Jennifer Love Hewitt and fiancé Brian Hilsey welcome their first child, a daughter named Autumn James. I'm seeing more and more of James being used as a middle name for girls. What do you think of that? I've always loved James for a boy, so it's a little hard for me to see. And I definitely pictured Jennifer Love using a really whimsical first name for her daughter. Autumn is not too far out there, though. It is a seasonal name, and it is a season that this little one was born in, so that's kind of cute. And Autumn is currently number 68 in the U.S. Then, No Doubt bassist Tony Kanal and his wife Erin welcome their second child and second daughter, and her name is Saffron Rose Kieran. Saffron is a spice name. It's also a very yellow color, and she joins older sister Coco Reese Lakshmi. So together they have Coco and Saffron, both kind of food or spice names, huh? Okay, so I would love to hear what your favorites of these for this month are. And so I'll tell you what the boys' names are just real quickly. So all the boys that I mentioned are Valor, Tommy, Louis, Lincoln, Antonio, Kane, and Dashiell. So what are your favorite of those? Mine is probably Lincoln. And then the girls were Ruby, Kaia, and Autumn. I honestly like all three, but I would say Ruby would be my favorite of the three. So do remember to comment below your favorites of these. I hope that you're doing well and having a wonderful December. Check out my links below where you can find my Instagram, blog, all of that fun stuff. And I'll see you soon for the next video. Bye-bye.